bottle and the glass trick. They call it that because it uses glass in a bottle. Yeah, real clever. Hey, come up with it. Now, it's a pretty cool concept. The idea is that we would take the glass and it would somehow make its way from this side of the stage, or this side of the table, over here to this side of the table. And that the bottle would make its way over here to over here, so it would switch places. Does that make sense? Seem to pack an extra bottle. Don't worry about that. Bottle and the glass trick. Okay, let me explain. Sometimes, guys, when using like breakable items like a bottle or maybe a glass, I'll have extras in the back, and so that's why that's there. Okay? Okay. Moving on. Don't pretend like you didn't see that. Like I said, the object is for the bottle to make its way over here, the glass to make its way over here. You have the tubes so that you can't touch them. All you do, snap your fingers just like that. The bottle becomes a glass. And the glass becomes a bottle. Yup, it worked. The hard part is to get them to go back. And all you do is snap just like that. Normally those in the saloon would have been way more impressed with their few drinks in. Otherwise, you don't believe me that when I tell you that it's very, very easy to get the bottle to become a glass. But that is actually very difficult to get them to go back. Now, here, let me explain. It's quite simple to do this as long as you follow a certain rule. Tube number 1 always goes over the bottle. Tube number 2 always... Too many bottles.
Oh my God.
Tube number 2 goes over the glass. When you snap your fingers just like this, there it is. The bottle becomes a glass. As long as you follow the rules, tube number 1 always over the bottle.
Right.
Tube number 2. Too many bottles. Just like this, when you snap your fingers, the bottle becomes a glass, and the glass becomes a bottle. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, come on, Drew. You've got to use 2 tubes. Well, let me show you. Tonight, just like this, if I snap my fingers, the glass becomes a bottle, and the bottle becomes a glass. But the only way to do that is if you use an extra bottle. The only way that works. Just like this, if you take it like here, the glass becomes a bottle, and then you go right over here, and the bottle becomes a glass. Yeah, you know it. You gotta use an extra bottle. Listen, I know what you're thinking. You're like, come on, Drew. Bro, you can't just do it with one bottle. You gotta have like 10 up here. Well, tonight, let me show you this. What I'm gonna do to make this fair is I'm gonna take this little red ribbon and I'm gonna tie it over here. That way that we know that we're using only one bottle. Okay? So it should be very easy to spot when it makes its way over here. Watch carefully. Bottle and the glass. Snap. Just like that. They switch places. But if you do it that way, you have to remember you need an extra bottle. Anytime there was a bottle and a glass back then, there was always a cheers to you guys.